Welcome again to the Old Principal. I am the Old Principal, and we have an English instructional program for the next 30 minutes. You're going to find some interesting stories, some of them real, some of them not, some of them are my stories. Here's a story that I don't know where we picked it up from, but this is lesson number 190. Baby talk. Now you see this old man, he's not going to speak 儿童的语言. So what is baby talk all about? Stay by as Connie reads the story. Then we'll be back in a moment.
Story 190, Baby Talk. As we walked in, I noticed that we were not the only family in the small restaurant. Here and there were tables of happy people. I was carrying our baby, so asked for a children's high chair. The waitress brought it shortly, and I sat Eric into it. As we read the menu, we weighed the pros and cons of the different foods. Suddenly, Eric squealed, "Hi!" Pounding the tray, his face crinkled with laughter, displaying a toothless grin. I looked around, wondering who had caught the attention of my little son. A man whose clothes were in shambles called, "Hi there, big boy!" We were embarrassed, but Eric laughed another, "Hi!" Suddenly we became the star attraction in the restaurant. Everyone looked at us, and of course the poorly dressed man. Everyone could hear as he said, "Do you do patty cake?" We ate in embarrassed silence, but Eric continued his communication with the bum, who replied with cute comments. We finally finished the meal and headed for the door. My husband went to pay the bill and directed me to the car, but the old man sat between me and that exit. As I drew closer, Eric leaned over my arm, reaching out his arms, and literally fell into the man's waiting arms. I watched as the old man, who obviously had not taken a bath for a long while, resumed his communication with our son at close range. The old man closed his eyes and tears trickled down his weather-beaten face. I wondered if he was remembering his own child from long, long ago. His wrinkled hand stroked the baby's back. No two human beings ever loved so deeply for so short a time. The old man rocked back and forth with his eyes closed and then looked at me. "You take care of this baby." "I will," I mumbled.
Welcome back. Now we come to baby talk. As we walked in, maybe I'll just set this down, see if I'll need my hands for part of this, so you need to watch my hands. I love to have my hands free so I can move them around. As we walked in, I noticed that we were not the only family in the small restaurant. So this is a lady speaking. Okay, we will find out that it's a lady after a while. As we walked in, I noticed, 我就注意到, that we were not the only family in the small restaurant. So 这个是小餐厅, and we're not the only family. So you have more than one family. 有几个家庭在这个地方. Here and there were tables of happy people. Okay, here and there. You could say 到处 are tables, 这个桌子 of happy people. Of course, the people are around the table. Going on. I was carrying our baby, so ask for a children's high chair. I was carrying, because mothers often carry babies, all fathers do too. So I was carrying our baby, and so I asked for a children's high chair. Do you know what a high chair is? It is a chair that is higher up. Okay? 高脚椅子. Okay? Now, in other words, this is a high chair because children, well, you think about it. Can a small child sit on a regular chair? No, they need a special higher chair so that's easy to help the child. Okay? I asked for a children's high chair. The waitress, okay, this is a 女服务员, brought it shortly. Shortly meaning 很快. And I sat Eric in it. So the little baby's name is Eric. Okay, the little baby's name is Eric. All is well. Everything's going fine. As we read the menu, we weighed the pros and cons of the different foods. Okay, now, there are a number of things here as we weighed. Another way of saying that is evaluated, 评估, okay? But pros and cons. Have you heard of the term pros and cons? Pros and cons are, okay, pro meaning for, con is against. Okay, the good and the bad, the right and the wrong, for and against. So what are they trying to do? They're looking at the menu, 菜单. And as they look at the menu, they're saying, this is good. No, this is not good. Pros and cons. So as we read the menu, we weighed, evaluated the pros and cons of the different foods, 不同的食物. So everybody does this. You know, this is typical. Going on. Suddenly, okay, 突然间呢, Eric squealed, hi! Okay, hi! Squealed, 尖叫, 尖叫. Now, sometimes 尖叫 is screamed. Sometimes 尖叫 is squealed. Scream, 尖叫 is usually 紧急的时候 screamed. 大声叫. Squealed more is a happy 尖叫. Okay? So Eric squealed high and he pounded the tray. Now, when you pound the tray, normally on a high chair, there is a tray. 有一个盘子, and it's big. It's a tray. You put the food on top of it. And so Eric pounded the 就打, the 盘子 or the tray. Okay? Pounding the tray, it says his face crinkled with laughter. Okay? His face, 他的脸, he's laughing. Crinkled. What is crinkle? If a crinkle is a 皱纹, 皱纹. Okay? If you take a good look, I don't know whether this is good enough. Do you see the wrinkles on my forehead? We say wrinkle. See这个皱纹呢? Well, a crinkle and a wrinkle are just about the same thing. Okay, so here is his face crinkled with laughter. So he's laughing, and you can see his face has these wrinkles or crinkles on it. Okay, and he was displaying. Okay, to display. 露出来, 露出来, what? A toothless grin. If I smile, a grin is a smile. A grin is a smile. So when it says displaying a toothless grin, he was smiling, but you didn't see any teeth. No teeth. In fact, if you take a look at it, here's the way it looks. Toothless, meaning that there are no teeth in his smile. So obviously this is a very small child. I looked around wondering who had caught the attention of my little son. I looked around. So what does it mean to look around? To look around means to look at different places. So I looked around to see who had caught the attention of my little son. Who had caught the attention? 谁吸引我儿子的注意力? Okay? A man whose clothes were in shambles called, "Hi there, big boy. Hi there." So, a man whose clothes were in shambles. This actually, originally, this word comes from England, shambles. But now it has actually a new meaning. Once upon a time, shambles in England, 在英国的 shambles 的意思是 meat market. The market, 这个市场是卖肉的. But nowadays, shambles means 乱七八糟, a mess. You could say his clothes were a mess or in shambles. But this man who said, "Hi, big boy," this is what he said, "Hi, big boy." Yes. Now, big boy, this is kind of a nice way of calling a child. Obviously, he's not a big boy. He's a little boy. But when you say big boy, it makes the parents feel happy. Okay? We were embarrassed, but Eric laughed out another hi. We were embarrassed. 我们不好意思。但 Eric, 我们的小孩 continued laughing. And it says he laughed out. 在一边笑一边说 hi. So the little baby boy is having a good experience. The parents are embarrassed. 不好意思, they're embarrassed. They feel awkward. The situation is kind of awkward for them. Suddenly, we became the star attraction in the restaurant. 突然间，我们就变为 the star attraction. Star is 明星. Okay? 明星, okay, a star, attraction, 吸引力. So, say, maybe you could say even say 主角 in the restaurant, 在这个小餐厅里. Everybody looked at us, and of course at the poorly dressed man. Everyone looked at us, and of course, 当然他们也看到那个穿不好的衣服啊。They looked at that poor man who was in shambles, who didn't dress very well. Going on, everyone could hear as he said, do you do patty cake? Okay, now I can't do this. Man, it's been many years since my children were this age. In fact, my children were this age more than 40 years ago. So I don't remember. But patty cake is a little poem. And it goes something like this. Patty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake just as fast as you can. Roll it, and then whatever it is. Bake it, and throw it in the oven for baby and me. And of course, you play with the child when you do this. That's patty cake. So, this man that was an embarrassment to them, to this family, everyone could hear as he said, do you do patty cake? Okay, do you do patty cake? Do you know how to do this? Of course, this, of course, was totally embarrassing. 非常尴尬，非常不好意思. So, because everybody is looking, and it's just very, very difficult going on. We ate in embarrassed silence. Okay, we were embarrassed, and we were silent. Okay, silent meaning 非常沉默. Okay, we just didn't say anything. But Eric continued his communication. 他继续跟那个人沟通. Okay, 沟通. Continued his communication with the bum. Do you know what a bum is? A bum is a 流浪汉. Okay, a bum. Usually a beggar, but somebody from off the streets. Maybe sometimes you would say even a homeless person is a bum or a beggar or 无家可归. Okay, 无家可归, a homeless person. And of course, this person was dressed not very well, so it all fit together in this picture. Okay, and this man replied with cute comments. So the old man, 他的回答是蛮可爱的回答. Cute comments going on. We finally finished our meal and headed for the door. We finally finished the meal. 终于吃完了我们那餐. Headed for the door, so we're starting to walk out of the building. My husband went to pay the bill. Of course, he went to 结账, to pay the bill, and directed me to the car. Okay, when he says directed me, it means told me to go to the car. So in this case, directed me to the car simply means told me 叫我去这个车子. Now there was only one problem going on. But the old man sat between me and the exit. the old man, 这个是老人家, okay, sat between me and the exit. 他的坐的位置是那个出口跟我站的地方之间. So you see the situation? The old man was right in the middle and I had to go by him. Going on? As I drew closer, Eric leaned over my arm. Now, maybe I should do this. Okay? So I'm holding the baby. See? Maybe I should do it like this so you can see. So I'm holding the baby and Eric leaned over my arm, which is okay, leaning over my arm because now, remember, she is passing by, 刚好是过那个人坐的地方啊, and reaching out his arms, okay, so the little boy, this is Eric, he was reaching out his arms, and what was he doing? And he literally fell into the man's waiting arms. Now, reaching out his arms, he put his arms out and literally 真正的掉下来啊，掉在那个人的 waiting arms. So the old man had his arms outstretched like this, and the little boy, he just, well, you know how little boys are. They squirm, they move, and so on and so. And he just went, fell down, and the old man caught the little boy. So now you have the old man and the little boy. Going on. I watched the old man, who was obviously had not taken a bath for a long time. Okay, I watched the old man. 很明显的，好久没有洗过澡. Okay, resume his communication with our son at close range. Okay, he is resuming 他继续 okay 沟通 but now close range. 原来是 long range, but then now it is close range. Why? Because the old man and the boy, well, the boy is in the old man's arms. And the mother is probably saying, well, what am I supposed to do now? Okay, going on. The old man closed his eyes and tears trickled down his weather-beaten face. The old man closed his eyes, 闭眼睛, and tears trickled down. 眼泪就开始掉下来. It says weather-beaten face. Let me explain to you what weather-beaten face means. When you go outside and there is wind, 有风, and maybe rain, 水, and maybe very cold, 很寒冷的, and this affects the skin, 你的脸皮, so it becomes weather-beaten. It becomes rough and it becomes tough. And so you can see that it's not smooth and nice. So you can see that this man has spent a lot of time outdoors. Okay, going on. I wondered if he was remembering his own child from long ago. 我就想知道 I was wondering 想知道他是不是记得 his own child from long ago 很久以前他自己的孩子 Maybe he was thinking about his own child. Going on. His wrinkled hand 他的手是有皱纹 stroked the baby's back. 这个抚摸他的背 OK? No two human beings ever loved so deeply for so short a time. No two human beings ever. Now, you see, in English, ever simply means 从来没有. Let's say, in this type of construction, 从来没有. No two human beings, 没有两位人从来没有 loved so deeply for so short a time. 从来没有那么深的爱，而且是这么短的时间呢。The two of them were communicating. Now this is real communication going on. The old man rocked back and forth with his eyes closed and then looked at me. You take good care of this, baby. Okay, the old man rocked back and forth, 摇晃的 back and forth, back and forth. And his eyes were closed as he was thinking and contemplating. And he's looked at me and he said, You 好好照顾这个小孩. And the lady said, finally going on, I will, I mumbled. 有一点含糊说了, I will. So, there you have the story. Another interesting story. And so now we need to come to our email address, theoldprinciple@gmail.com, and our website, www.theoldprinciple.org. Hey, I've had fun sharing with you a little bit more of English, and I hope that you'll join me next time. Bye-bye for now.